And hello, and how's it going? Hoping alright? Hoping phenomenal day. It's good to see you. We're live again, and we're continuing with Evolve, which I paused in between recordings so that there's no warring going on that might hurt us in the long run. We're listening to more Kibitz music, and beyond that, I had a lot of fun playing this. For anyone that doesn't know, or hasn't seen the last part, this is an incremental game where we run a civilization of mushroom people. Zanga is the home planet of SPOREy people. It is a grassland planet with an orbital period of 365 days. We're playing as the SPOREy, a parasitic species of sentient mold spores that spread by infecting host bodies and possessing them. I see. Should have read that out previously. Oh well. We're working right now on stuff. Our morale is still pretty high. It is spring, so we get another 5% boost. Our tax revenue, as a result, is also now sitting at 22.24 money per second. And we're currently working towards getting more compost heaps built, I guess, and another shed and stuff. We've got also research over here. Mulching your dead matter before composting it to accelerate the food production process. Apprentices. Each crafter beyond the first assigned to a resource increases production of that resource by 3%. Tax rates. Allows the government to adjust the tax rate. Sounds lovely. But also, stone has become a bit of an issue, so perhaps we should go for these iron sledgehammers, iron axes, etc., etc. Libraries will boost the maximum, the effect of universities' max knowledge reserve by 2%. Learn to construct more comfortable housing for couples. Honestly, let's go with spore colonies for now, for the time being. And then continue over here. Spore colony. Cozy housing for 2 citizens. Requires 25 plywood though, which is fairly rough. We also can lead wars. Do we have another person in training? We do have another person in training. Getting more military would be fantastic. We just built another compost heap. We're getting another shed built soon. Let's gather some more lumber. To speed that process up a little bit. What we can do though is also assign another lumberjack here. Just to increase that further. The shed is getting built overall. We can also sell some resources like these furs over here that we don't really do anything with at the moment. They will fill up sooner than later. And then we can also use this opportunity to buy some lumber. Fantastic. That drains our money though. So we can't rely on that too much. Let's perhaps build some of those. Get some cement sold. Craft some more bricks. And yeah, for the next compost heap, we'll need 9,770 bucks. 4,000 lumber, 4,000 stone. As far as lumber goes, you know, we'll get there sooner than later, so we'll just leave that going for a while. In terms of research, we need more knowledge, iron, cement for reinforced sheds over here, which is going to be very, very good as an upgrade, generally speaking. But that's going to take a while, you know. 4 minutes to get there, to that one. Let's go to the civics for the time being. And then see if we can launch a raid on the Southern Federation. Like so. Our army was defeated, it seems. 1 soldier died. It's a bit unfortunate. We can attack again, but 4 people died. Never mind, we shouldn't attack anymore. Especially because our defensive rating is going down a fair bit, and we might get attacked if we continue like this. Let's also use this opportunity to get some more bankers. Get more quarry workers. Stone production is pretty low because of that though, but we'll get a lot of money this way. The issue is now this compost heap takes longer to research. Let's build a spore colony for now. And then also get another rock quarry built right there, which costs us lumber, but will boost our stone production by another 2%, which is good. What we can do at that point in time is assign more lumberjacks, and we'll get more workers soon enough. Shouldn't touch that for now. Let's get rid of 1 banker. And let's just work our magic here once we have enough soldiers. Right there. Attack for with a 31.3% advantage. We win those. No soldiers died. We have 7 wounded though. We gained 2,200 bucks, 1,000 lumber, 1,300 stone, and 831 copper, which is very, very good. We can go over to the resources and sell some of that copper, just so that it's not like capped out the whole time. Oh, we can't sell that because we don't have the money. Like, we don't have the money storage, rather. Let's... How do we do this in the best possible way? Let's get an amphitheater built and another bank here. That will drain some of our money again. If we go over to the civics tab, we can then assign another entertainer, which will boost our morale further. So now at 12.6% because of the entertainers. Meaning our morale is now at 92%. Morale does affect all the different resources. We can change our stuff. High-tech's morale penalty is low and people are less likely to riot. So if we go into research and get the tax rates unlocked, we can then go into the civics tab, and I believe if we do this, we'll get a lot of money. But I'm not sure how worth that is. There we go. Taxes, because the taxes are down to 14%, we now gain 100. We have 100% morale, which in turn is going to boost our production a lot. And then over here, we can go ahead and sell some furs again, and then in turn buy. A bird has pooped on you. What the hell, man? Why? Why is that a thing? Let's go ahead and get some more plywood. Bricks and wrought iron. Crafted. Bricks use up cement, which we're building up slowly but surely over here. In turn, though, we can also craft using some of that plywood. and craft crates. To then perhaps just go over here to the copper, assign a crate, and then also go to the lumber and then assign another crate, just to increase the storage capacity a bunch. This requires a lot of stone and wood. Our wood production is somewhat low. Some of this is going to take too long. So arguably we want to... I don't know, like entertainers are good and all. We just do this. We dip only to like 98%, you know, so it means we lose out on like 2% production in all these places, which I believe is doable. It's totally fine. We'll go with some more lumberjacks just to amass more wood quicker. Research is going to take a while. Entertainers, professors. I would love to get more universities built so that we gain more knowledge. Libraries as well, though. 5% knowledge production. Library gives us a 20% boost. Professors give us plus 3.24 per second, plus 1 from the sundial. Send into the civics tab again and start a raid on the Southern Federation again. Our army was defeated and we lost a soldier as well. Yeah. If we go for an ambush though, we've got like a higher chance of winning these fights. Okay, our army was defeated. We lost all our soldiers, but we gained a bunch of resources. I'm not sure how worth it that was, to be fair. But if we now build this lumber yard, we'll gain more wood again. Our lumber production is now to 6.59%. Stone production is somewhat low. And we don't really need the bankers at the moment, since we're pretty close to like the maximum there. Taxes help, weather and wind, however, also help, like push down the rating a lot. But yeah, with that lack of bankers, we now can fund, like, we can get like 2 entertainers again. And just assign another lumberjack here, so we're at 12 and 12 here. We're producing roughly 7 point something, at like 7.2 and 7.4 per second right there. If we go into research, we can get the iron axe unlocked, which will boost our lumber production to 11.91 per second. That is very big. Now 12%, I guess because of a morale boost again. Beyond that, though, stone over here can boost as well once we gain more knowledge. Like, iron is not the issue, it's just the knowledge. It's gonna take us a whole 6 minutes. But it's also not something that an auto-clicker could save, theoretically. Not something that could fix. Building another university, building another library. Plywood 41. The knowledge production is at 4.85%, now at 5.12. Not percent, it's per second, sorry. build another barracks as well, so that we can have more soldiers. We're now at 8 out of 20. These soldiers are getting trained slowly but surely here. Sending more spies is very, very costly, and we don't have the money for that just yet. But we will eventually. Sawmills will increase the lumber yield of our lumberjacks. It's going to be also pretty great to have. But I genuinely do believe that we need the iron sledgehammer next, given that our stone production is lacking behind. It's just going to take like 3 minutes until we get there. If we head into civics, can assign more soldiers over this way. It's going to take a while until we build up our full force. What we can also build is like another quarry here to get that to 9.62%. Okay, just getting more people and getting the upgrades in the research is probably going to be worth way more than that. Alright. Let's get some more plywood. And just manually help out here with the auto clicker. Just clicking along. Slowly, but surely. Pause that again. To get the library, we need 50 plywood. Could get another spore colony. Like every plywood here requires 100 lumber. So getting to 31 is still like better than this, right? It's like 3,100 wood, which is cheaper than both of these. Also, the money price is like cheaper, a lot cheaper. So yeah, oh, getting more than 100% morale actually helps our production a lot as well. Let's assign another lumberjack here. Head into the research tab, get the iron sledgehammer. Or sawmills. The wood is kind of the big thing. After all. 200 max lumber, 5% lumber production. So if you build one of those... Yeah, that's pretty big. That is pretty big. Let's get more citizens again. As well while we're at it. And then plywood. Nearly there. $500 lumber. I mean, quite honestly, we could just build one there. And then just let it tick up slowly. Using our crafters. And build a library so that we gain more knowledge quicker. These are 20 soldiers here to attack the Southern Federation. One enemy soldier was infected during battle. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Right there. I'm not sure if that does much for us, though. What we could do is we can sell some cement. I mean, we'll need some bricks anyway, so might as well just use it to craft. We have no use for copper just yet, so... we can't do that because we're at max money as well. In which case, we should build... First of all, we'll build that university. We'll also need the bank building to give us more maximum money. That said, we'll need stone for that. We'll get there soon enough though, like just 18 seconds right here. Just build that. Remove that from the queue. Let's get that bank set up. And that university as well. Bank university. Bank university. There we go. We'll build 2 banks essentially. It's going to take 3 minutes, the other one 9 minutes, and then the other one after that, the university is 21 minutes right there. If we're going to research, if we're going to civics actually, we can get another professor set up. So we go from 5.61 knowledge per second to 6.33, which is a big increase. It's a big increase. We'll attack also the Southern Federation. Our army was defeated. We lost 8 soldiers there, which is quite rough. Let's get everyone healed up again. And here's the Iron Sledgehammer. Just going to boost our stone production to 14.94 per second. Stone per second. It's raining, it's hot, it's summer. Accelerated time remaining. Oh, is it because I paused the game and now accelerates? Okay, that's interesting. Possibly, I'm not sure if that's good or not. But what we can do is we can build lumber production. There's 1 bank built. Great. We'll attack over here. We were victorious. Nobody died. We got a bunch of wounded soldiers, but we got also a lot of money, food, and iron and steel as well. Sadly, we don't have any use for the steel at the moment. And also, we don't really have that storage either. Aphrodisiac. Study population growth and how to enhance it. Develop a substance that aids with population growth. Okay. Smelting. Learn advanced techniques for smelting ore that will increase yield. Interesting. I do believe that reduce building cement costs. Reinforced sheds is going to be like the next big thing here to get. It's just a matter of like when we'll unlock stuff. Okay, back again. I just had to very quickly grab some more tea and might as well just pause the game, the recording, while we're at it. As far as research goes, we could get reinforced sheds, which would increase our storage capacity. Not sure how worth that is. Research grants would give us more maximum knowledge. Bank vault would give us more money. Upgrade your banks with vaults made out of concrete, increasing the storage capacity for money. But then again, there's also armor over here, coal mining and smelting, Learn advanced techniques for smelting ore will increase yield. Let's do that for the time being. I believe that's going to be very, very helpful. Do we now get a smelter? We do get a smelter. Increase iron yield by 10% per smelter, but require fuel to operate. Let's do that. Smelter options. Okay, fueled 1 out of 1. So our iron production goes up considerably because of that. Can get another sawmill built. Beyond that, we'll build another shed here to just increase our like storage capacities a bunch over that way. For another university, we'll need 6,100 stone. If we go into resources, we can sell our furs that we gain from hunting. So we've got a lot of soldiers, and while idle, they will just hunt. Beyond that, we can also sell some copper, I guess, to just make a bunch of money. This university requires, first of all, money. Second of all, stone. And stone we'll get pretty soon, actually. It's just the money at the moment. So we'll go back to resources and just sell a bunch of food. Because, like, we don't really have a big need for it at the moment. Like, we do need food, you know? But, like, it goes to maximum capacity pretty quickly. Beyond that, we can attack with an advantage again. We were victorious. 2 soldiers died, though. We'll work on that. I would love to get more barracks built. For that, however, we need more stone. Let's perhaps get another freight yard built so that we can have more crates. And then we can also construct that with 10 plywood. And then assign 2 crates here to increase our stone storage a bunch there. If we go to resources, we can go into here and remove the crate from the copper and from the cement. And then let's just do this. Get rid of the cement altogether for now, while it's high. And there's the lumber as well. I'm going to go ahead and assign another crate here to the stone. And now we've got 8,000 stone storage, which is going to take a while. It's going to take 7 minutes to get that full. But it does help us a bunch with getting these barracks here. For that, we'll just need stone. Build another smelter. And beyond that, we'll also need lumber. So we'll just place that here as the spawn nest right there is going to be pretty useful. Get rid of a spawn nest. We can just get the lodge instead, which is going to be more expensive, but it costs less lumber. Can build this afterwards too. Let's see. Let's attack the Southern Federation yet again. We were victorious. 2 soldiers died, but we got a lot of money and lumber, which is nice. Our maximum money, though, is a bit... leaves a lot to be desired, you know? What do we do? What do we do? Oh yeah, I need professors. Why don't I not? Oh yeah, right. We just built the university and stuff. Trade routes. Create trade routes with your neighbors. Mercenaries. Coal mining. Let's get the trade routes for now. Civics. Can I send Like, our relationship is still good with the Western nation. Our relations with the United Dynasty are not good. So if possible, I would like to send trade over that way. Industry, military. Attack these guys. We lost 2 soldiers. It's fine. Oh. Trade routes. Okay. How do I get trade routes? Not that way. Can pillage. Theoretically. What I need, though, is perhaps more importantly, we'll build a bank here for now. A trade post. Ah. Resources. With 12 routes available to us, we can sell some steel, because right now we don't have any use for it just yet. As far as copper goes, we can auto sell a unit right there, and then auto sell those first to make more. There you go. Let's just do it like this. Our copper production isn't great though. Iron perhaps. If we do it like this, that would work theoretically. Let's see. Let's sell some food as well. Like so. Balancing that is going to be rough. Oh, that's a lot of storage we gained right there. That's fantastic. Let's build another spore colony for now. Let's attack this way. Actually, attack like this because we have a chance of infecting people, which makes us grow as a population. But also, we now have no soldiers. Our defensive rating is 4, which is really, really bad. So we'll have to wait again. A bunch until we gather our army again. Barracks are taking their sweet time. Let's remove a spore nest for now. Head into research. We're losing furs at the moment. If we go into resources here. Like so. That should be fine. Just gonna sell a bunch of food again to stock up on money. And we can also sell some copper. And some more furs again. We'll need knowledge, but that's gonna just take a while, you know. I can't add those to the queue, sadly. I would love to. I'm just gonna move onwards from here. Okay, seems like we just built stuff. We're gonna build another lodge in a moment, enabling us to have even more people. By default, people are quarry workers, but we can also make them by default like the lumberjacks, I guess. Because lumber is sort of low in terms of its production. Could just go and ambush a bunch of people multiple times. What do we build next? I guess we need more research production, so I do think that another library would be in order. But for that we'll need more plywood, and for that we'll need more wood. Period. It's gonna take 7 minutes. I'm just gonna build this for more production again. It's gonna take 8 minutes. Don't want that just yet. Let's get another rock quarry built so that we have more quarry efficiency. A lumberyard for more lumber production. It's gonna take 3 minutes. Beyond that, 4 minutes. Do this for now. Research. Bank vault's going to take 5 minutes. Coal mining is going to be very, very good, actually. Because that will enable us, I believe, to get steel as well. So build a coal mine for now. But we'll need more iron. If we go over here real quick, we can set up a coal miner. He will gather some coal. Gonna just take ages. Wrought iron is a bit rough. If we get into civics, we can get you set up over this way. Our iron is getting created mostly by miners, but the smelters are providing a bunch to it. So building another one of those would be fantastic. Just gonna do civics again. And just start more ambushes. Which will give us small resources. Not a lot, but enough for a while. I do want to build another bank too, though. Let's do this real quick. Just get a bunch of stone. Like so. And then if we go into resources, we can sell food again. Keep that positive though. Beyond that, would love to sell some cement. Nice. And then we can go into civics and get a spy over here for a lot of money. That's going to take like 300 seconds though. Sped up due to the time acceleration feature. Settings, multiplier key, enable control, shift, alt, multiplier key, city categorization. Load string pack. I don't know what that means. Enable reset buttons. Okay, we're now making resources again. It's gonna be fine. We can shrink our tax revenue to increase our morale so that we gain more resources. We'll get less money, to be absolutely fair. But we can also introduce some bankers, which in turn will give us more money again. So getting to full right here is going to take 16 minutes. But like our production is going pretty well here overall. We'll attack over here for some ambushes. And now we lost a bunch of soldiers, but we gained a few resources. It's fine. The issue is just where do we go from here? Like, we'll have to research again. Improves mining activities. Iron pickaxe is going to be great. Is it going to influence coal and iron? Yeah, it seems so. That is fantastic. Meaning we now have 0.9 iron per second, and we also gain 0.24 coal per second, which is pretty lovely. No steel production just yet, though. And I guess we'll just have to move on from here. Somewhere. I wonder if we can rename our place or something. Would be interesting to know. It's going to take 18 minutes until the crafters get there. Let's get a spore colony built and then go for another compost heap. Yeah, it should probably be in our best interest. Just getting the lumber yard so that we gain more wood, the spore colony for more workforce, and the compost heap for more food production again afterwards, just to make sure that we don't ever starve and lose all of our population. I would go a fair bit of a long way, I reckon. Attack over here. We lost no soldiers there. Got a lot of wounded though. So we're gonna just build up our soldiers again over time to gain a higher defense rating, just in case we do get attacked. Our relationship with the United Dynasty is pretty bad. Their economic strength is strong, as our spy found out, and their military ranking is also very, very strong, you know? Like, these guys are considered above average, and these guys are considered average. We're already struggling with these guys. So, like, that's something that we'll have to worry about later, I reckon. Is there any research we can do? Large volume trading. Upgrades marketplace for large orders. Crucible steel. Upgrades to smelter so they can produce steel. Black powder. Usher in a new era of things that go boom. Surely nothing bad can happen thanks to that discovery. Requires 500 coal. Which at this rate is gonna take a while. Mercenaries. Aphrodisiac. Mulching. Apprentices. Bank vaults are interesting. Plate armor would be pretty good. Heavy, but offers better protection for your soldiers. But yeah, I definitely want to get that black powder upgrade. But I guess we'll see that in 5 minutes. And we're back. Oh, look, time passed. Huh. Almost as if I literally didn't do anything. I just grabbed more tea. Black powder. I wonder what's gonna go wrong here. Wait, what does the black powder do? Military. Battalion. Nothing changed. Nothing changed? What do you mean? What does the black powder do? Oh, it unlocks dynamite. Can be used to increase the efficiency of mining. No one would ever misuse this invention for nefarious purposes. No, nobody would ever do that. Oh, flintlock rifles. Outfit your army with firearms, which are much deadlier than primitive bows and arrows. Ah, yes. Firearms. That said, it requires a lot of knowledge, and we don't have that much knowledge yet. Like, we have 4,850 knowledge, meaning what we need to do next is actually build another university for 500 more knowledge. Right? Like, how much do we need? 5,400. Well, we need 750 more knowledge, which is a good amount. So, screw the compost heap for now. Resources. Let's go into trade routes and stop selling stuff up there. We've got furs and we've got stone. We can sell furs. Like that. But we have too much money, which is not an issue I can relate to. Now, I want that university, and it's just going to take a lot of lumber. So this, so that we get the lumber a bit quicker. University. Costs money. We do get that money very quickly. Oh, we get $31.62 per second, you know, which is fancy. It's good. That said, a university over here is getting produced in just a few seconds. Oh. Oh. And it's built. Fantastic. Building another university, however, is going to be rough because we need $34,000 for that. We need also... everything else is fine. It's just like the money amount is rough. Fair enough. 7 minutes. We need plywood. What is up with that? Oh, that was bricks. That was not plywood. Well, Ignore that much. Ignore that right there. As far as civics go, we can go back to government and assign people to be professors so that we gain more knowledge quicker. Lovely. Gonna reach 5,350 knowledge in 4 minutes. If we head over to research though, we can also do this right here so that we gain more knowledge through the libraries, right? Right? What is it that I did? I just researched something. Science. Libraries will boost the effect of universities' max knowledge reserve by 2% per library. Meaning, because of the universities, we now gain 5,040 extra knowledge. That is pretty good. That is pretty darn good. Let's get another foundry built. Let's get another mine built. Let's go to civics and get another miner so that we get more resources. Copper and iron from the ground. Let's go. Beyond that, though, we'll also use this opportunity to... Do we need wrought iron, really? Like, I don't think so. Plywood is sort of a big thing we need. But lumber is a bit rough to acquire. Let's get rid of one quarry worker. One quarry worker. 2. Let's just go with 9 quarry workers, 12 lumberjacks. And then attack over here. Raid these guys. Our army was defeated. That was a mistake. Can ambush though. Can we infect some soldiers? Maybe not so much. Okay, so a bunch of soldiers died. We got a bunch of resources. It's fine. It's fine. What we can do is more max morale. Plus 1%. Oh, now I see what they mean by that. Plus 1%. Warmonger. That's kind of bad. Let's get another entertainer. For now. And head into research over here. We can get more barracks built, but it's gonna take some time. Oh, the sawmill needed iron. Let's build one of those, actually. And then also, we can build another smelter. I feel like another smelter would be good. Ooh, cool. Just feel all free there. Weather, job stress, winter. At least we lost the warmonger thing. Because of the taxes, we gain a big bonus, which is nice. But still, it's not optimal running a 10% tax rate. You know? But that makes them quite unhappy. As in, it doesn't make them unhappy, it just makes them less happy, you know? It's like, they don't lose out on anything yet. Like, if I go up to, like, 40%... Now it makes them unhappy. Okay, 12% seems pretty good. But also... Oh boy! where do we go from here? Like, obviously we need some research. We need to expand our people. We need to get more people. In which case, we'll need more money. We'll need lumber. And for lumber production, however, we need a bunch of stuff as well. So what if we just got rid of quarry workers for the time being? Just a bunch of them, you know? And get more lumber that way. It's gonna go pretty good, I think. Industry and stuff. We're still training more soldiers. Let's launch an ambush over here. Ambush. 2 soldiers died there. Should be relatively fine with that, though. Beyond that, though, we can also... I don't know, I'd like to get more universities and stuff, but we need more storage first. Let's build the shed here. Actually, we don't need storage, we need more banks. Let's get a coal mine for now. And then go over here and add another coal miner. Aphrodisiac. Personal assistant will help you keep your empire organized. Enables the research queue. Ooh, that is very, very good. In which case... I want to unlock this. It's gonna take 8 minutes though. Upgrade your smelter so they can produce steel. Sounds fantastic. Since it uses up 25 steel. We don't have steel unlocked yet. Funnily enough. Let's go with the flintlock rifle and the plate armor afterwards. All of this is going to help us in our warmongering efforts. Bank vault though, as well, would be very, very useful. We don't have that yet. Yeah, actually, we'll get rid of... I mean, this coal is iron. Let's get rid of crucible steel for now. And get the bank vault unlocked. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 6 minutes. Let's do this. Plate armor is useful because it offers protection and our people don't die as quickly. Which is nice. Attack right here. 2 people died. See, that's not great. And that was just an ambush. A raid would give us an even lower chance of succeeding. That said, if we do that, 2 people died yet again. We gained a lot of lumber though, which is nice. Let's get more knowledge production again through the library of Zanga, which is our planet. Our home planet here. Let's get also a compost heap built for now. And then use this opportunity to build a sawmill. We'll also build a spore nest. Just do this and this. And then get more stone storage assigned. And then also more lumber storage. Like so. It's gonna help us a bit. Freight had only cost 18 bucks. And then meanwhile a shed is 1800 bucks. Oof. I'd like to get another library, but it's gonna cost us a lot of wood. It's 3,000. No, wait. It's 72 plywood, so we need 7,200 in total. Yeah, we have 5 right now, which is not much. So, like, yeah, we'll need to get that done. For that, we'll need to amass a bunch of this wood, which is gonna take a while. 15 minutes until we get there. Dynamite. Honestly? Do it. Do we unlock that over here somewhere, or is it just an upgrade? I guess it's just an upgrade. It seems like it's just an upgrade. So our industry over here, mining and stuff, is dynamite helping here? Copper, stone, no idea. Resources. Let's sell more first for the time being. We'll also sell some copper. And some food. We do this, it's gonna take 42 minutes until it goes down. But like also we'll lose inevitably some productivity because of the weather. It's summer right now, so we do gain a bonus. Not really, actually. The weather is bad for morale. Interestingly enough. But still, like it's the thought that counts. You know, my thought still stands. What I said still is true. If we go to resources, we can go ahead and buy some lumber. And right here, we lose money now because of the trade. Food. And now we'll just build another compost heap afterwards so that we gain more people. Like, we'll gain more people here through the spawn nest, but we want to also gain the stuff here. If we get rid of that for the time being and just add it to the end, I don't think it's going to affect things too much. We'll just get to stuff a bit quicker. If we go to research here, we can see that plate armor is soon ready. Which is going to take another 2 minutes here. If we go over here now, into our military tab, we can start another attack. We got a lot of food and coal. We got some money. Don't really need the money. To build that, we need lumber. So I'm just going to buy lumber en masse. Deplete our coffers a little bit. Spawn nest is built. Lovely. The compost heap requires lumber, requires stone, requires money. Money is going to be less of an issue. It's just mostly going to be the lumber and stuff, I believe. Yeah, like lumber, stone. So I'm just going to buy these for now. Going to research. We can get mulching unlocked, which is going to boost our food production massively. Let's get rid of the compost heap because we don't need to build that anymore, really. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another lodge build, probably. That would be great, I think. And we'll soon enough get more people here, more unemployed people that will automatically get assigned to the lumberjacks, which produce 1.7 lumber each. Quarry workers provide 2.7 stone each per second. Let's get another quarry worker set up for now. But we'll get more lumberjacks sooner than later. If we go into Civilization now, we can get another library set up so that we gain more knowledge quicker. Like so. And beyond that, let's do this real quick. Set up another coal miner. Sawmill is going to cost us some money, but we'll get that money very, very quickly, actually. It's just like lumber is sort of our issue. We're producing 2 lodges as well. So we'll have more people, again, to work with. This also requires cement, and cement is taking its sweet time. So we're just going to place this last and just get, I don't know, 7,000, 5,000. Just make it 3 lodges. This next one is going to take 4 minutes, 20 minutes in total, you know. Lodge also requires stone, after all, so that's added to that, but I don't think the stone is going to be an issue in particular. If we go back to civics, we can assign, unassign some quarry workers. And that's going to speed up things considerably. Look at that. 1 less banker. There we go. We're just building. We're just cruising soon enough. And over here in my research, we can see that this requires iron and cement and coal on top of the knowledge that we gain. Going to civics, we can see we don't have professors just yet. I'd love to get another university, but like we just can't afford it. We don't have enough money for that. Like we really need the bank vaults. We really need that bank vault to be built. And there we go. Plate armor has been researched. There's nothing that we need to craft or anything. If we go into military, yeah, there's nothing here either. Our defensive rating is bigger, I think. Possibly. I'm not sure. Let's go over and attack the Southern Federation again. Our army was defeated. 4 soldiers died. Well, I don't know what that research did. Supposedly they're harder to kill. But right now I didn't realize them being harder to kill whatsoever. Oh well, I mean, yeah, we've got weaponry, but that's about it. Military. Is there anything I need to do here? No. Doesn't appear to be the case. Oh well. Let's build another... We'll get more SPOREy soon enough. Let's do this. The plywood is taking a while. $86 and 64 brick. Yeah, the brick is a bit of an issue. Let's build another one of these as well here. Cement plant, so that we can have 2 more people mixing cement. Beyond that, do we need stone, really? Not really. Lumber is like the main issue. If we go into research, we can see that we have 1 slot available, so bank vault is going to be pretty big. Bank vault is still a thing. Never mind, it's in the front. Get rid of that for now. A flintlock rifle is going to take 5 minutes, 6 minutes or something like that, you know? Will, like, to get to max knowledge doesn't take too long right now. Let's do this and then Crucible Steel, I guess. We'll just leave it the way it was. Do another raid. We lost some soldiers. But it should be fine. Getting more spies is going to be rough. Quite frankly. Lodge has been constructed. Fantastic. We can set this up as well, because by the time the cement plant is ready, we should have enough bricks for this. In fact, hold up. We can just build that now. No, this is going to take too long. So, yeah, we just had to get like a bunch of bricks made out of cement, but like we're out of cement now. We can build that spore nest sooner. Spore colony over here is going to be very, very useful. Eventually, like, it's going to make it a bunch cheaper. Because right now, this 9,000 lumber costs here, 7,000 right here. This will eventually get, you know. If we go into civics, we can unassign some of this and get more plywood going. So that it gets crafted over time. I'd like to get more soldiers, though. So perhaps we'll get rid of this, build another barracks. Second. Actually, it's going to take a lot of stone. Yeah, it's going to take ages, never mind. So, 20 seconds, we'll get another spore nest that will enable us to get more wood as well. I'm tempted to build that lumberyard now, but I think we'll wait. Sawmill, 12 minutes, 3 minutes. Let's just build that next. It's also cost lumber though. Just do this for now. We'll build a sawmill after the cement plant is done. Actually, we'll get the cement plant first, because then we can immediately assign new people to it, which will speed things up considerably. It's just going to take 40 seconds until we get to that. And then beyond that, we'll just see what we'll do. I need to figure out dinner. So I don't think I'm going to go for 2 hours today. Ended up a bit long with the last episode, you know? But it's fine, it happens. So if we go into the civics tab, we can now set up more cement workers, like so. Which is going to cost us more stone again. So just going to do this real quick, increase the quarry, amount of quarry workers, and any unemployed people afterwards will just turn into lumberjacks. Perhaps a bit more importantly, we're going to get rid of bankers and then just assign those as well to like this job as a quarry worker. There we go. Bank vaults gonna be built soon. Upgrade your banks with vaults made out of concrete, increasing the storage capacity. Very useful. Meaning we go from $28,000 to $61,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of money that we can now have. Saving bonds. Raise new capital by creating a series of saving bonds. With saving bonds, each citizen will increase your money cap by 250. That is pretty nice. I'm going to get the apprentices set up so that we gain better crafting. Beyond that, crucible steel is getting built. Carpentry, sawmills increase plywood production by 2%. Flint rock rifle. Rebar is going to be pretty great, I think. So with that in mind, we can now actually get the university built. Barracks as well. To get even more soldiers, more might. Friday's might. Says the dictator. For oligarch, rather. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then... Actually... Didn't we need iron for something? We needed coal over here. Iron for rebar. Yeah. It's still gonna take ages. It's gonna be fine. If we get rid of that, though, we can get the saving bonds instead, which just cost knowledge and money. A lot of money. Oh yeah. I'm afraid that I'll have to leave it at that, because, quite honestly, I'm getting hungry. It's nearly time for dinner over here. That said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Evolve.io. This has been pretty grand. It's an interesting game. It reminds me a lot of Kitten's game. Again, I said it last time as well. It reminds me a lot of Kitten's game, but... with the focus set on other civilizations kind of as well, and a bunch of different races and stuff. So I quickly gazed at the, wiki, you know? I don't want to look up too much and stuff, but, I just wanted to know what it means to infect people. And as it turns out, apparently we gain more people that way if we infect others during battle, which is interesting. Also gives us a boost to, battling, which is cool. That said, though, there's a lot of other races, including bipedal beings like humans and elves and werewolves and ents and stuff, and plant beings, animal beings, stuff like that, you know? Which I found super interesting. The game didn't need to go that hard on it, but I guess they did. And so I assume a lot of playthroughs are very, very different depending on what kind of race you set up as. If you want to check it out for yourself, it's available on in the browser, you know? Just look up Evolve.io or click on the link in the description, and yeah. Also, make sure to check out the other link in the description to the playlist that I'm using for music and stuff here. Since this game is browser-based, I mean, it's not because of that, but this game is browser-based and also has no music in it or anything like that, so we're just running some music by Kibitz, who is a fantastic content creator. I highly recommend checking out. So, yeah, go watch him as well. Anyways, I'll see you around. Until next time, bye-bye.